Welcome everybody. Today I will deal with a sum in which we have many different things which we'll talk about, and we'll see how we have to solve this sum. So I have taken a question in which there are three partners, the name of which are M, N and O, and had a capital of 2,50,000, 2 lakh and 1,50,000. The partnership deed has said that the PSR will be 2:2:1. That means the profit sharing ratio among the partners will be 2:2:1. The interest on capital will be 5%. The interest on drawings will be 9%. M will be provided a salary of 3,000 per month. N will be provided a salary of 2,500 per month. So you can see that both the partners M and N are provided monthly salary of 3,000 and 2,500 respectively. Now the next thing, commission is paid to two partners, one is N and the other one is O, at 5% after charging such commission and all interest and salary and commission. This statement is very important. That means the commission will be paid after charging all the commission, after charging all the interest, that is interest on capital and interest on drawing, salary as well as the commission. Now whenever this word after is used, the denominator will be added with the percentage of the commission, and you can see over here that both the partners N and O are given 5% each commission. Therefore the total denominator will be 100 plus 5 plus 5, so the denominator will become 110, and commission of N will be 5 by 110 and O 5 by 110. This we'll see when we do the calculation. Now please understand that this commission will be calculated before we distribute the profit among the partners in 2:2:1 ratio, which has been provided at the top. Drawings of the partners were as follows. M has drawn 10,000 at the end of each quarter for the first 3 quarters. Okay, so over here generally the drawing is made in all the quarters, but here I have only taken 3 quarters. You can see very carefully, and I've used the word end of each quarter. N has drawn 30,000 on 1st November 2019. O has withdrawn 15,000 on 1st October 2019 and again 10,000 on 1st December 2019. So when we calculate the interest on drawings, we have to take into account the time left and we'll calculate it accordingly. The partners have decided to keep their capitals fixed. This is a very important statement over here. If the partners have decided to keep their capital fixed, the profit will be transferred to the partner's current account, and all the entries, that means the interest on capital, the partner's salary, the commission, will be transferred to the partner's current account and not in the capital account. Therefore, in this question, apart from preparing the profit and loss appropriation account, we might be asked to prepare the capital account and current account also, but this question has only asked us to prepare the profit and loss appropriation account taking a profit of 2,03,000. So after we have read the question and understood the basic points of the question, let us now go to solve it. After we have read the question, we have to make a note of the calculations to be made. Here I will calculate the interest on capital and interest on drawing and explain to you how it is done. But let us see what the question has asked us. The question has asked us that to calculate interest on capital at 5% and interest on drawing at 9% with the given informations. Now if you see the information very carefully, the first piece of information is the capital of M. So we are starting with the calculation of interest on capital of M. So M has how much? M has 2,50,000 as the capital. 5% of that gives us 12,500. Okay. N has 2 lakh as the capital. If we calculate 5% of that, we end up getting 10,000. And O has 1,50,000 as the capital, and 5% of that would be 7,500. So this is the total interest on capital of the three partners of M, N and O. Therefore, if you add this, the total comes to 30,000 After that, let us go to the calculation of interest on drawing. So we are now going to the calculation of interest on drawing. First partner is M. Here it is very important to understand how has M drawn. M has drawn 10,000. See very carefully. M has drawn 10,000 at the end of each quarter for the first 3 quarters. So the time left, end of each quarter. So the time left after the first drawing is 6 months and the time left after the last drawing is 0 month. Therefore, we take the average of that, 6 plus 0 divided by 2. So we'll calculate the interest for just 3 months. Now, what is the total amount of money withdrawn? That is 30,000. How many months? 3 months. I hope the calculation is very clear to you. I have just now explained to you. Money drawn at the end. The word is given over here is end of each quarter, and that also for the first 3 quarters only, not all the 4 quarters. So the time left after the first drawing will be 6 months, and the time left for the last drawing will be 0 month because it was drawn on the last date of the 3rd quarter. Okay, so over here, so we have 6 plus 0 divided by 2, that is 3 months. We have to take the average time. I hope you remember the formula, time left after the first drawing plus time left after the last drawing divided by 2. And what is the percentage given? It is 9%. So 9 by 100. Okay, so this is the calculation which we are doing. We are cancelling this out. So we are getting 4 over here, cancelling these zeros over here. So we are left with cancelling the 75 over here. So 4 and 300, if you cancel, you get 75. So 75 into 9, if you multiply, we get a figure of 675. So first things first, that is the calculation of M's interest on drawing, which comes to 675. Now let us move on to the calculation for N. So N, you can see, has withdrawn only once, and that also he has withdrawn on 30,000 on 1st of November. Okay, so if you calculate time left from November, the whole month of November, the whole month of December, the whole month of January, the whole month of February, and whole month of March, that is 5 months. Okay, so therefore we can see over here 30,000 into 5 by 12 into 9 by 100. This is a very important thing we should have to understand. Then in the first case, the drawings was made at quarter. Second, there was only one drawing made. And the third case, O has drawn money in 2 intervals, 15,000 and 10,000, and the time is given. So we'll do that afterwards. Now let us concentrate on N first. So we have 30,000 into 5 by 12 into 9 by 100. If you see the calculations very carefully, so we are cancelling the zeros first. We are cancelling this and this. So we are getting a 4 over here. We are getting a 3 over here. Okay, so now we are left with what? We are cancelling this and this. We are getting a 75 over here. So 75 into 15. Okay, 75 into 5 into 3. That will be the calculations for N. We'll do the calculations later. Let us go to the finally O. Okay, now O, you can see, has withdrawn 15,000 into, say, from when? From 1st of August. So how much time is left from 1st of August to 31st of March? Full month of August, full month of September, full month of October, full month of November, full month of December, January, February, March. So 8 months. Okay, so we are calculating it for 8 months. 8 by 12 into 9 by 100. So this is the calculation for O, plus we also have 10,000 into 4 by 12 into 9 by 100. I am sure you have understood why 4 by 12, because the money has been drawn on 1st of December. From 1st of December to 31st of March is obviously 4 months. So we have done that calculation over here. So if you cancel this 2, we get a 3 over here. We have cancelled this. We have got a 3 over here. Cancel the zeros. So we can see over here what is the amount. So let us see what will be the amount of N and O. Now, if you see very carefully, we have 75 into 5 into 3, that means 75 into 15, which will give us 1125. And here, if you can see, we can cancel out the 8 and the 12. So how can we do that? That is 2 and 3. And again, we can cancel out 3 and 9. So we're getting 3 over here. And we can cancel out the zeros of this. So we have 150 into 2 into 3. That means 150 into 6. That gives us 900. And that for this we can see over here it is just 300. So over here the interest on drawing for O is 1200. The interest on drawing for N is 1125, and the interest on drawing for M is 675. So finally, after doing the entire calculation, we have come to these figures which will go to the profit and loss appropriation account. That means we have the interest on capital as 30,000 total, and we have the interest on drawing as a total of 3,000. Is it clear? That is 675 plus 1125 giving 1800 plus 1200. The total amount comes to 3,000. After the calculation of interest on capital and interest on drawing, I will now prepare the profit and appropriation account with the given information in the question. The question has stated that the profit for the year has been 2,03,000, which I have already posted in the credit side. You can see over there to profit and loss account, bracket net profit transfer 2,03,000. I have now posted the figures which I have calculated just now, that is the interest on capital and interest on drawings. You can see very carefully the interest on capital of M, N and O was 12,500, 10,000 and 7,500, which totals to 30,000, and the interest on drawing of M, N and O totals to 3,000. If you see over here, M is 675, N is 1125, which adds up to 1800, and O is 1200. So the total is 3,000 over here. Apart from there, the question has also given us that the M and N has been provided salary. Okay, M has been provided salary at 3,000 rupees per month. So the total salary of M will be 36,000. And N has been provided a salary of 2,500 per month. That means the salary will be 30,000. So 3,000 per month, 36,000 for M, and 2,500 per month, 30,000 for N. So the total salary comes to 66,000. Now comes the most important part of the question. If you read the question carefully, you have come to know that the commission has been paid to N and O, and both have been given a commission of 5%. Both have been given a commission of 5% after charging all interest, salary and commission. That means over here the denominator will become 100 plus 5 plus 5, because N is also getting a commission and O is also getting a commission. Both are getting commission of 5% each. So the calculation for M's commission will be 5 by 110, and the calculation of O's commission will be 5 by 110. So what is now, we'll find out the resultant figure. So let us see the total over there. You can see we have 2,03,000 plus 3,000, which adds up to 2,06,000, which adds up to 2,06,000. The total in the credit side is 2,06,000. The total in the debit side is 96,000. This is the sum total of 30,000 and 66,000. So we end up getting 1,10,000. So now the commission will be calculated. The commission will be calculated in the following manner. N 5 by 110 into 1,10,000, and that also for O also. Now let us see the cancellations. We are cancelling it out over here. It comes to 5,000. So both M and O, because O will also get a commission in the similar fashion, because both are entitled to a commission of 5% after charging such commission and all other things. Okay, so we can see over here that we are getting the same commission, 5,000 and 5,000. Please see very carefully. The commission of N is 5,000 and the commission of O is also 5,000. So the total commission comes to 10,000. After calculating the commission 10,000, what is the resultant profit? The profit is 1,10,000 minus 10,000 of the commission. The profit is 1 lakh. And now 1 lakh will be divided in the ratio of 2:2:1, which is the profit sharing ratio. But The question has very clearly said that the capital will be fixed. If the capital is fixed, the profit will not be transferred to the capital account, rather the profit will be transferred to the current account. Whenever capital is fixed, all the entries will be transferred to the current account. Is it clear? Now let us move on to the current account of M. We can see over here we have 1 lakh. 1 lakh divided by 5 gives us 20,000. So O will get 20,000 and M and N will get 40,000 as the profit. So now we'll just pose these figures over here: 40,000, 40,000 and 20,000. So that gives us 1 lakh, and the total of the debit side and the credit side will be 2,06,000. 2,06,000. So by this we have come to the conclusion of this sum, where you have seen that we have talked about all the aspects: interest on capital, interest on drawing, salary and commission, and then we have also given that the capitals are fixed. If the capitals are fixed, the profits will be transferred to the current account. Very soon we will come up with problems where we will talk about the preparation of the capital account and current account after the preparation of the profit and loss appropriation account. So keep watching my lectures and subscribe my channel if you have not yet done so. All the best.